It was now 6 a.m. Harvey was still in the archive section of the museum. Searching towards the back of the room, he couldn't help but notice there was some sort of breeze, a gust of cold air. There were no windows back here. Where could it have come from? He went farther back into the room and felt along the back walls. He finally discovered a loose panel. He pulled on it, and to his surprise, it opened. He had discovered a hidden passage. The hidden passage. The tunnel was carved long before the museum was built. What had this place been? Okay, I'm going to take my Harvey marker here and put him on the hidden passage adventure card. We have a monster on this card. We also have an arrow for this adventure that means that these tasks must be done in order. However, according to the designer's intent as I am reading it, monsters that are added to a card like this, monsters can be tackled separately. They don't necessarily have to be done last. So it is possible to attempt an adventure card and defeat a monster, but then fail the adventure. Then return and you can try again to complete the adventure card itself, with the monster no longer present. Defeating the monster can also be done in any order. Otherwise, some adventures might become impossible to win. So, going in order or attempting to take out the witch. I think I will roll the dice and see how it goes, and either choose to go after the witch or go through the process here. This is my first time handling one of these this way. But let's take another look at our story. Within the hidden passage, Harvey realized, as he felt along the walls, that he was now outside of the building. This hidden passage was taking him somewhere. Perhaps this is where the creature that was in the archives, maybe that's where it came from. However, being a creature from another realm, who knows, it just could have appeared. But nevertheless, he had found this tunnel, and it led somewhere. And it was no coincidence that it was connected to the archive section of the museum. Surely this must be a lead of some kind. Okay, this one probably is going to be a little difficult. I think I'm going to use an artifact to give me a bonus die. Maybe I will use this this ruby. not really knowing my Lovecraft literature that much, we'll just say that this is some sort of enchanted ruby that happens to give off a glow. So Harvey is using it basically as a light source in this dark hallway, along with his trusty flashlight. So here we go. Let's see how we can do. Okay, the witch. To defeat the witch, I need 2 peril. To complete the first task of this adventure, I need 3 investigation. I think what I will do is I'm going to make use of a spell. I'm going to put this over here on the side, and I'm going to take this wild card and this peril here and save them to the side. And I'm going to take this 3 investigation and put it here, solving the first task. I'm going to pick up the other dice and try to go to the next one. We've got a peril and 2 investigation, a lore, and a terror. This could be considered a failure, but I'm going to change the terror to a lore result to protect my investigator. There doesn't happen to be any terror effects, so we're actually okay. But I'm not sure if we can accomplish anything here. So, I think what I'll do here is I think I'm going to keep this peril aside, and I'm going to spend a clue token to re-roll these 3 dice. So remember, if you spend a clue token, you don't have to re-roll everything, but I'm going to re-roll these. Alright, we've got 3 investigation there, and we can put it with this peril. So I'm going to let that count and put that down here. So that's going to get the peril and the 3 investigation. And then I will change this to a lore. And too bad I can't use it, so I need to roll it again. No, I will spend a clue token and try one more time. We got lucky, we got it. That was my last clue token as well. So, with this one on the red die, along with the peril, this happens to be a wild card. That means it can be any die result. So, we're going to let it be a peril. So we're going to put that on the witch. And this spell and this artifact are now used, and the 2 clue tokens are also gone. So perhaps this joke has been used around some of your gaming tables, but my investigator is now clueless. He is out of clue tokens. Alright, so we have successfully completed this adventure card. Let's take a look and see how that went down. Obviously, searching the hidden passage is connected to the investigation rolls. The peril would represent potential danger in the hallway, and Harvey did indeed find that in the form of a witch. So as Harvey was crawling down the hallway, he then heard the voice of a woman chanting. He turned off his flashlight and drew his knife and continued to follow the sound. He then came across a woman conducting some dark ritual in the passageway. Had she been the one who had summoned the shambler that he found in the archive section? He didn't know for sure. Upon seeing him, she turned and crumbled leaves into the glass vial, and suddenly everything went dark. But Harvey listened, and he heard her approaching and slashed out in the dim light, using the light from the ruby. Wrong one. There we go. Just enough light to see her. And he slashed with his knife, managing a lethal blow, a fatal wound to the witch. She screamed out as she fell. Killing the witch and overcoming the danger, we get a trophy there. Finding the hidden passage and searching it, and overcoming its dangers and understanding what he had found, he came across some signs of power. 2 elder signs. Very welcome additions to Harvey's collection. Harvey realized just how valuable these were. He realized that he needed to collect more. So we have 3 now that we're using against Yig. And to win the game, we need a total of 10. So that was a good find. Alright, we've processed the rewards there, which were 2 elder signs. We draw a new location card called the Writing on the Wall. Let's see, where are we? Here we go. Time passed. So it's now 9 o'clock.